Welcome back to the channel. I've got another video for you today. This time I'm going to have a little short ramble about Descender. This is a book by Jeff Lemire and Dustin, how do you pronounce that? Dustin Nguyen, I think. Sorry if I got that wrong. Yeah, I've got all 6 trade paperbacks here, which is the full series. I wish I'd got them in hardcover, to be honest, after I read them. I even thought about maybe trying to sell these on to pay for hardcover versions. I don't know. I might just keep these now I've got them. But yeah, I'm just going to have a little ramble about Descender, I think, today. So yeah, Descender got recommended to me some years back now. But it weren't until earlier this year that I actually picked it up. I bought volume 1 off eBay, brand new, for like £3, £3.50. So I couldn't turn it down at that price. And once I'd got volume 1, then, like me, I've got to go on and buy it rest of the series. I would have bought rest of the series anyway after reading this, because it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, but what is Descender? So Descender is the story of Tim 21. Now this is Tim 21 here. Tim's a robot who is modelled to look like a 10-year-old child. And Tim is a companion bot. So he's designed basically to keep young children safe, to keep them occupied, to be a companion and a friend to them, and so on and so forth. And this Tim robot gets sent to a family on like a remote mining colony. So there's a young lad called Andy he's on this mining colony. He don't get along with other kids so much on there. There's not that many kids to begin with on this colony. And he begs his mum to get one of these Tim bots to be his companion. And his mum eventually decides to get one. But then there's an incident on this colony, and everybody's got to evacuate. So Andy leaves the colony, but he leaves behind Tim, who's kind of powered down. And Tim stays on this mining planet. We then jump forward 10 years. There's been something called these huge robots appear that are called harvesters, and they kind of wipe out most of the, or not wipe out, but they do a lot of damage to the civilization. They end up destroying a lot of stuff. And it turns people against robots. So there's like a massive robot genocide. There's a group called Scrappers that go after robots, try and kill them and scrap them and turn them in for credits and whatnot. And Andy actually becomes one of these Scrappers. So he's hunting robots. And yeah, it's the story of Tim and Andy, really, and kind of trying to get them reunited. Tim wakes up and he's not sure what's happened or where Andy's gone or whatever. And yeah, it's really good stuff. It's really good. It's not like mind-blowing or all that. It's not the best thing I've ever read, but it's just proper solid stuff. I really enjoyed it. The artwork it's got a very distinct style to it, kind of like watercolors. And at first, when I first read this volume 1, I weren't 100% sold on art, but the further into the series I went, maybe I just got used to it or whatever, but I ended up coming around on it a little bit. I never truly loved it, but definitely come round on the artwork and enjoyed it well enough. Yeah, it's just a cool little series, this. It's no revolutionary. It's no that's not been done before. It's your kind of your basic sci-fi tale involving robots and whatnot, humanity, you know, all that. I think for me, what really brings it together is the characters. It's got a really good cast of characters, most of which you actually see here in this shot. So this is Dr. Kwon, who is the father of robotics. So he actually designed the Tim robot. We've got Telsa here, who is the daughter of the general of the UGC coalition. At the back here, we've got a really cool robot called Driller. Now, I love Driller's story, and he's just such a cool little, like, kind of side supporting character. But I really did enjoy Driller. Yeah, it's good stuff. There's some good villains in here. Yeah, there's some stuff that disappointed me a little bit. For example, like all the way through, you're kind of waiting for Tim and Andy to be reunited, and I just felt that was a little underwhelming when it happened. The ending. Now, when I got to volume 6, I could not put it down. At that point, I was just all in, especially those like first 2 chapters of volume 6, where you're finally starting to learn about the truth. You're finally starting to learn what's happening. I was just all in. I could not put it down. But the ending, see, I'm in 2 minds. I think if you take this series just on its own, so if we forget about the last, say, I don't know, 10 pages of Descender, everything up to that point, if that was just the ending there, I would come away from it feeling disappointed. I would come away from it feeling like not everything got tied up. How Tim's story arc progresses and finishes, I was somewhat disappointed with. So yeah, if it ended like that there at that point, I would have been disappointed. But then we do get these final, however many pages it is, it's only a few, 5, 10 maybe, that sets something else up. It sets another series up. You probably heard of it. It's called Ascender. And I was just, as soon as I read that, I was just so excited about this prospect of Ascender. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna go into specifics, just in case anybody's not read it. But I was super excited. And Ascender is something that I will definitely get. I might wait to buy the hardcovers actually of those. But yeah, this Descender is a really cool sci-fi story about Tim and Andy and the supporting characters, and was very enjoyable and gets a thumbs up from me, definitely. So if this sounds like it might be something you're interested in, I recommend, and go and check it out maybe. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me ramble, and until next time.